Alex, it's nice to come in here off the back of not only 2 wins but 2 clean sheets. Those must be words that are music to your ears.
Yeah, obviously it was two big wins for us, and I thought we were solid in both games from front to back. So we're delighted with that, with the 6 points and obviously 2 clean sheets.
You've stepped into the role with the captain's armband. Is that something that you'd done previously in your career, or is this something that's quite new to you?
I've been captain a couple of times at clubs, but I've never been the captain. And obviously I'm just filling in at the moment for obviously Jake Whittle. It's a nice feeling to have, but obviously I just go out there and just do my job. Obviously trying up the young lads around me. I've enjoyed it so far, yeah.
I was going to say, as a captain, how do you feel you are in the role? Do you feel you're quite a vocal one, or just someone who just leads by actually what they do on the pitch?
I'm probably a bit more like a joker really, but I try and lighten up a bit with the lads, have a little bit of a joke, take the nerves off them a little bit, but obviously once we get on the pitch it's serious. I'll try and help the younger lads around me, but obviously do my own job at the same time.
Well, you touched on it there, the younger lads around you. You have a very young back line at the moment with 2 loan players coming into the mix. How impressed have you been by them coming into the team and really bedding themselves in very quickly?
Yeah, they're both good lads, and obviously they probably think they've got a point to prove coming from their own clubs, not playing, so they've come in and done well the last few games, and obviously I don't think we've looked like conceding, and I think I don't think we played great against Whittle, but I don't think we looked like conceding. I thought obviously we deserved to win, yeah. And
obviously a lot of talk off the pitch about what's been going on in the upstairs stuff here at the club. Is that something that the players discuss at all, or is it very much you do your training, you do your matches, or does it come into the mindset at all?
It's only just come out at the moment, literally a couple of days ago, but obviously we only can concentrate on football, we don't get told too much, and the main thing for us is getting 3 points on a Saturday, and we've done that the last few games, and obviously we want to get above 50 points initially, and then obviously from there kick on the last 5-6 games and see how many points we can get.
In terms of this being your first season back in the National League, if I was to say to you, you are where you are now and you're 8 points off the playoffs, but with 6 games left to go, do you think as a bar you would have been quite happy with that, or do you feel that actually this season you potentially could have been a bit higher?
I think in other games, I think other teams would say the same, that they should be on more points or whatnot, but if you say from last season to get promoted, and we cruised it last season, let's be honest, and then this season to be on 50 odd points now, and as you said, 7-8 points off playoffs, I think it's been a decent season all round. Obviously there's been a lot of changes and whatnot, but to be on 50 odd points now with 6 games to go, I think it's a good tally.
Yeah, what is a good finish for the season for you? You've gone back-to-back games now and 6 games left to go, some quite tricky ones in the mix there, but what would be a good place to finish the season, do you think?
I think everyone says I take it game by game, but 8 points is still a lot of points, isn't it, to get into the playoffs, but everyone's beating everyone. Take it game by game. Obviously if you win Saturday and other teams lose, then you never know, but the main point is obviously to get the 3 points Saturday, yeah.
Altrincham are one of the teams that you are chasing. They've got hit a bad run of form. There was a 0-0 draw earlier this season at Hewish. How difficult a game will it be this Saturday?
I know the manager, Park, yeah, he's a good manager. They play good football, but as you said, they've hit a little rocky patch. They haven't won in like 5 games themselves, so I think we can go there with confidence. They have to win the game, obviously as they go on for playoffs. And I think we can obviously go there and try and enjoy ourselves, yeah.
And you mentioned you know the manager Phil Parkinson already. He's been in the job for 8 years there. It's quite rare that you hear of a manager being in the job that long. Does it make a difference to what's happening behind the scenes when a manager is there for that long, kind of creating their own culture and doing what they want behind the scenes?
I've never been at a club that long, so yeah, I suppose it must help, yeah. Obviously, I don't know too much about I just know he's a good manager, and he's a good person as well, so as I said, obviously we'll go there with confidence and try and get the 3 points Saturday, yeah.
Well, good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
Get the VIP treatment at Hewish Park. Enjoy a 2-course meal prepared by our own executive chef, a match day ticket, match programme, team sheet and allocated parking. You can even put your questions to manager Mark Cooper. Why not book online today?